luxury brand BMW is rolling out its smallest and most affordable electric SUV yet. It's the compact iX1, and we're at the Australian launch to find out all about it. Let's get going. As its name suggests, the iX1 shares its fundamental underpinnings and design with the orthodox petrol engine third generation X1 that launched in Australia late in 2022. It comes to Australia with one dual motor all-wheel drive powertrain and two specifications. We're driving the M Sport here, which is expected to account for the vast bulk of sales. The iX1 is priced further upstream than the X1, also making it more expensive than most of its competition, including the all-wheel drive long-range version of the immensely popular Tesla Model Y. And that's a bit of a problem for the iX1 because the Tesla's got it covered for performance, for range and recharging speed. Not that the iX1 is puny. It can zip from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 5.6 seconds. So you're not going to be left behind at the traffic lights. But its 400 kilometre range and claimed maximum fast charging rate of 130 kilowatts isn't anything special these days, especially when you're paying premium money for a small SUV. No doubt the exterior of the iX1 makes a squared off statement. In fact, this car is only fractionally smaller than the original BMW X3 medium SUV. Distinct M Sport design features include these double-spoke alloy wheels. The M Sport also has larger front air inlets than the other iX1 model, the xLine, as well as a rear diffuser. The blanked-off grille is one of the few ways an iX1 can be easily picked externally from an X1. There's a really modern luxury vibe to the iX1 when you first jump in. There's some funky design features. Check out these door pulls with this slot in the center and this angular door grab. The M Sport looks and feels high quality inside. There's a combination of bright and dark metal looks and various leathers. Most of those are artificial, but it's hard to tell. This one-piece curved screen encompassing both the instrument cluster and the touchscreen is the latest BMW tech. It means the iDrive controller, which has traditionally sat on the center console, has gone, along with a whole bunch of buttons. So things like the aircon are now operated via the touchscreen or by voice. There's more drilling around in here to access functions. That's not going to appeal to everyone. The iX1 shares its platform with other petrol-powered BMWs, so that helps explain why there's not sprawling space in the rear. Happily, there's no shortage of headroom or storage, and you'll find two USB-C points in the center console. Despite losing a bit of space compared to the conventional X1 because it's got a battery pack and an electric motor sitting under the floor, the iX1's boot is still pretty sizable. You can still fit a lot of gear in there. Okay. Time to hit the road in BMW's brand new BEV and see what it's all about. No doubt, the iX1 seems a lot like an X1 when you first get in, but hit the throttle and that's when the iX1's electric power really makes itself felt. This boost button in the M Sport delivers an extra 30 kilowatts for 10 seconds, which is great for those fast overtakes and for winning those city sprints between traffic lights. The iX1 weighs in over 2 tonne, but with the heavy battery pack slung between the axles, it's still pretty agile and nimble. The weak point is the steering. It's electric assist and it just doesn't have that much feel. The iX1 comes standard with adaptive dampers, and even in their most comfortable mode they provide a disciplined ride. But they never get stiffly intrusive either. The iX1 M Sport is more of a tourer than a sports blaster. Overall, the iX1 delivers another important model into BMW's expanding battery electric lineup. It's certainly competent at what it does. But at this money, there are BEVs that do a better job than being merely competent. The iX1 has its strengths but it also has its weaknesses. To be truly competitive with the best in class, it needs to have a better story to tell on recharging speed and range.